to drink, but didn't build my tolerance much. Now I'm tipsy off the 2 pints. Weed is my crutch, a late starter. First joint hit me like a truncheon on a day trip. Selling first records round London. We hit the M1. I was high but couldn't tell. Something felt good inside of my eyes started to swell, more perceptive. Senses were ultra receptive. Cat's eyes mesmerized, looking ultra reflective. 4-hour drive, we just float. Got the road to ourselves. White lines like coke. Blue road signs blurred. I can't read a word. Services Leicester Forest, can't remember what occurred. Apparently I got changed. Made a call to my mum. Said I'd be home late. She said it's 1:30. I don't remember. Goldfish effect in place. She gave me funny looks. Got up at 2 the next day. Yeah, my eyes are red, but I'm trying not to look. Exams in 6 weeks, time to hit the books. And so I left it all alone until I made it through school. Cause I could see that I could be quite addicted quite soon.
First joint.
Wind in my mind, sand in my eyes, flames in my heart, hands full of time, storms in my calm, death in my palms, chains on my wrist, breaking my arms, light in my nights, dark through my days, the ends in my sides, hates on my face, truth in my words, gaps in my faith, a feeling in my guts, demons in my space, I'm filling in the blanks in this pit full of snakes, I'm sitting on the bank watching life drift away, spitting at the gods who are pissing on my grave, I'm wrestling the devils who are menacing my grace, big brothers clocking while the world turns, spies in a coffin, watching the worms. Ever get the feeling that your life ain't worth it? Digging in this dirt for some gods to worship. Work to your graves on this big old circuit. Running with your dreams on the midnight circus. Nothing's what it seems through the eyes of a learner. The eye of the lizard is your first observer. The lens of your judgment, watching you burn like spies in a coffin. Filming the worms, sealed in a promise over blood and semen. Death is a sign to the spirit of freedom. Help's on its way cause these bombs are falling. Living like a corpse on a war-torn morning. The view from my window is melting slowly. Life is a mirror that reflects our story. Look to the mirror, see ourselves before us. Speak with our minds, our reflections call us. Look to the sky, see the angels falling and the sun turn red on this war-torn morning. Horsemen of death on stallions of flames crash through the mirror, screaming my name. Cause there's wind in my mind, sand in my eyes, flames in my heart, hands full of time, storms in my calm, death in my palms, chains on my wrist, breaking my arms, light in my nights, dark through my days, the ends in my sights, hates on my face, truth in my words, gaps in my faith, a feeling in my guts, demons in my space, I'm filling in the blanks in this pit full of snakes, I'm sitting on the bank watching life drift away, I'm spitting at the gods who are pissing on my grave, I'm wrestling the devils who are menacing my grace, big brothers clocking while the world turns like spies in a coffin, watching the worms. In the Middle East, woke the beast from its sleep. On the rising, he spoke to his human elite, giving each one a mission plus a ploy to destroy and avoid all exposure with the use of decoys. First move of genocide was worldwide disease. They tampered with the food and drugged the air we breathe. The elite watched with glee at their first killing spree, and the beast marked with sin at the land they redeemed. It was the powers that be who made up the elite, leaders of evil governments from all the world's countries. The strategies inflicting slavery on the masses, introducing earth dollars and locker living taxes. People preoccupied with what they thought's a disaster, so no one even noticed their first change to the master. Second move of genocide to take nature's role. Earthquakes causing cities to be swallowed in holes, and they took away the layers that protect us from the sun. And the sea is almost double since the iceberg's gone. London town's a shoreline of a city submerged. Be prepared for the battle, this was all observed. There's wind in my mind, sand in my eyes, flames in my heart, hands full of time, storms in my calm, death in my palms, chains on my wrist, breaking my arms, light in my nights, dark through my days, the ends in my sights, hates on my face, truth in my words, gaps in my faith, a feeling in my guts, demons in my space, I'm filling in the blanks in this pit full of snakes, I'm sitting on the bank watching life drift away, I'm spitting at the gods who are pissing on my grave, I'm wrestling the devils who are menacing my grace, big brothers clocking while the world turns, spies in a coffin, watching the worms, Big brothers clocking while the world turns. Spies in the coffin, watching the worms.
Scratching my head like I got out of bed on the wrong side. My ex-girl calling up at the wrong time. Jealous cats I haven't seen in a long time. Sniffing around like they want mine, but I got it locked tight. You're trying to stand in my spotlight, it's not right, man. I worked hard to achieve this. Trying to switch up my shit for the remix. It feels good when the liquor and the weed mix.
Broken man handles life living drastic. Head spinning like I just done gymnastics. Contemplate contraband, hustle tactics. Get all fantastic, living haphazard.
My hands callous, I carry weight off balance. Some are shook, others just overlook my talents. I clutch prey in the talons of an eagle. Semi-legal, heads gather for the sequel.
My hands lethal, holding the root of all evil. I got plans, but I need suitable people. I know man's grown, but their brains stay fetal.
Fiends stay fiending for the demon in the needle. I know man's grown, but they don't know nothing. They got big plans, but they just don't cut it. Pigs undercover and the road stays rugged. My friends wanna floss and my foes wanna thug it.
Fuck it,
I'm getting mine before I kick the bucket.
Life,
you gotta love it, I'm living mine like.
Get your shit together,
I'm living mine like.
People under the weather,
I'm living mine like. It's my last day, you ain't promised tomorrow. And we never led astray cause we don't follow.
Get your shit together.
You better fix up, mixed up in shit, end up getting stitched up. One way or another, there's no hope when you're young, gifted, broke.
It looks strange like kaleidoscopes, forever changing, rearranging. I feel later with this blatant waiting.
The way we're living is degrading, debating ways to make paper stack. You want dough, you're gonna have to break your back.
Hey yo,
before the frame fades to black.
Wablo.
Cause man will act like they don't know, and maybe they don't. That's why they rob from their folks when their pockets are broke.
Some are shot in some dope,
and others got into coke. It's cold red on the streets and it's dark as soap. You don't know what you believe and you've lost your hope. A whole heap to achieve and not long to go.
You walk a tightrope, watch your back for the 5-0. The Queen said many man see is vital. You're liable to catch one shot for the title.
Catch two claps at the hands of your rival.
Catch 22 with your hand on the Bible.
Bad man will bribe your bride and your baby. Life's kinda crazy. Relaying this everyday struggle for a child of the 80s.
Get your shit together.
I'm living mine like
people under the weather.
I'm living mine like it's my last day. You ain't promised tomorrow, and we never led astray cause we don't follow. You better
get your shit together.
I'm living life like
people under the weather.
I'm living life like it's my last day. You ain't promised tomorrow, and we never led astray cause we don't follow. You better.
The weed penetrates to the point of pain,
and liquor flows through my veins to anoint my brain,
and pours out on the street just to douse the flame.
It's an inferno that burns in the winds of change.
I'm proclaiming my name, putting pen to page,
and in exchange for your change I can entertain.
It's like a title fight when I'm center stage.
Now we're revising the way that we vent our rage.
The best plans are laid,
but how many follow through?
You claim to lead,
but how many follow you? Take a bite out of life but can't swallow the truth,
because you're blind to the fact that the trap's living proof that we got our shit together.
Living life like
people under the weather.
I'm living mine like it's my last day. You ain't promised tomorrow, and we never led astray cause we don't follow. You better
get your shit together.
Living life like
people under the weather.
I'm living mine like it's my last day. You ain't promised tomorrow, and we never led astray cause we don't follow. Cause we don't follow. Ha, yeah, ha, come on, yeah. You know this,
yeah,
shit, right here. Low life for your ear. Savior in the house. Jehst Star. We out.
Worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
It's a disgrace, this place is like a whorehouse. The crooked system's the pimp that got us working till we worn out. Storm clouds, so it's dark when I wake up. Same street, same run for the same bus. Same tramp with his change cup. But many pennies in 10s and 20s ain't gonna change his day up. This train sucks, blood, you look familiar. Why do I know them tired eyes from somewhere in particular? Wait, nah, it was yesterday. You shoved me in the chest just to race to the top of the escalator. We rats coming back for more. Happy to carry the weight till our backs are sore. Trapped in a system of capitalism that got us thinking that we have to take shop just to make a quick buck. Why not live the life that you want when your dream's too big to fit further in that Burger King uniform? Forgot what humanity showed us. Now we walk around like robots till we go nuts. We're strangers, we all creative till age 6. Then we start hearing the same from police, parents, teachers, television. Take the first steps towards a mental prison. Then at the end of your life, you're like, Ross, I was doing time, but I wasn't even behind bars. Know what, blood, it's a very, very maintain, feel the weight on my brain. It's still the same, my frame's aching with pain. This ain't life, it just doesn't feel right. My dreams ain't nice, can't sleep at night.
Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me.
Lowkey. From the time I was a toddler, tiny and small, I grew into a little monster in primary school. Just another name on the list of registration. The teacher never listened, so I lived in desperation. By year 6, I was sick of education. Not to mention wanting attention, but I'd sit in hesitation. Scared to ask teachers questions, cause I was quick to test their patience. Soon as I reached secondary, different heads were hating. To teachers I was already dead and buried, a product of the streets, devastation. Aggie and fassies and fools and carrying tools. Why, it's a weak explanation, but I was never happy at school, suffered from sleep deprivation. Teachers knew my type, they saw it in me, never used eyesight. Most pretend they're blind when the older youths and new guys fight. Got sent around to the deputy head when the fat kid of grass went back to sit in class and dreamt about leaving all my enemies dead. Many tears were eventually shed. Up till now I didn't know what my memories meant. Many messed with me then, all the fights left my energy spent. Teachers need to fix up, this message is for everyone but especially them. Intelligent kids don't grow unless they're mentally fed. In this life is cruel, blood, I'm tired of school. Your mind's a tool, don't play by the rules. That's the truth, I've been trapped since youth. My heart's bruised, but I still won't lose.
Trials and tribulations, it doesn't stop now. Yo, I walked in the saloon at high noon, the moonshine sipper. Spit a new rhyme till it's hasta la vista. The King Blue Twister, smash a transistor. It's the high plains drifter that had to resist the sickness of the city life. I'm sat by the river, a packet of Rizla and a flask full of liquor. Make the locals ask who's the mask figure. Fill a page with the pain, the scenes you can't picture. The last heavy hitter, so many consider me to be very bitter. Switching up my delivery, stitching up my injuries and flipping imagery, mixing toxins till I'm lost in the synergy. Drowning my misery, a man of mystery. I stand in the blistering heat as the epitome of the anti-hero. Tipping my Stetson, space cowboy. I drink whiskey with George Jetson. 2001, a space western. Quick on the draw, bring the war to your section. Blood sport veteran, contraband cargo. The known desperado, road into Largo.
Traveling through the mind, one time. Traveling through the mind, one time. Traveling through the mind, one time. Traveling through the mind,
yeah. I ride with lost peasants,
Hot stepping across deserts, letting the dust settle for sheep who want shepherd. Yeah, I rock sessions with unorthodox methods. The messenger ready for death when God beckons. On front lines worldwide, kids have got weapons, and grey skies hide sunshine from the heavens. I'm threatened by the 7 sins on my species. I don't need TV, I read tea leaves. Smoke the peace pipe in the Chiefs TP. I speak freely, the 3D graffiti writer. It's kinda like the new Easy Rider. More bad apples in the crude and cheap cider. I breathe fire, the propane flamethrower. Man, the fought for this hostile takeover. I play poker face, hold the ace. Tucked up my sleeve, leave your mouth with a sour taste. That's just how I play the game nowadays. Apologies to the crowd, I'm an hour late.
Yeah. Traveling through the mind.
Battling me, that'll be an embarrassing mistake. Like promoters who don't get the H in the right place. My mic stays in close range. I travel the low plains, but drift on a high like cocaine. Exchange words with the man with no name. Inspectors throwing up letters on the ghost train. I rotate like old brakes on chrome plates. Hunched up, punching keys till my bones ache. I blow fakes out the water, chucking harpoons. You can't move, running on the spot like a cartoon. Leaving a trail of destruction when I pass through. The drunk fool, fighting off demons with a bar stool, screaming Ja Rule. My instincts are carnal, the dirty rascal or the king of the castle. I'm partial to both titles. The soldier quote in the Bible, holding my rifle to false idols. I love the crackle on the old vinyl. I rock break loops and make moves from my HQ. I stay true to the ancient ways. The herbalist, curb surfer, riding pavement waves.
Traveling through the mind. One time. Traveling through the mind.
I watch a cloud sailing over us. Soon, the rain. And I shall compose some verses on the inconstancy of happiness.
In the horizon, I saw these spies in disguise. Desolate cries, but didn't get their replies. Walking these paths with various tricks and gadgets. Cloak and dagger, the secrets in the black cabinet. Like magic in the night, we disappear in the mist. Then come back with a single kiss of deadly silence. Silence through the winter nights. The gathering started at the early lights. As we took flights into the endless clouds, I saw him there, vanishing into the crowds. But I stood proud in my b-boy posture. You try to follow but my patterns lost ya. And that's how I rock ya through the lies and deceits. Their feet lay motionless as we sat and winked on the steps of marble. Then it came clear, dreams and life are all part of the same sphere. Always walk the skies, can't you say? In this life of madness I have the eyes of dreams. Always walk the skies, can't you say? In this life of craziness, I have desires and dreams. I walk 1,000 realms, busting rhymes as I step. My aura gets open as the night starts to step. But in the day, I see the whole world sway. You can never be sure which is the right way. See my life like clay, there to be molded. How they sold it as these years unfolded. But to me the years give and take all the fears. Through the laughter and sunshine, then comes the tears that we shed. Red painted clouds float above, but I rock rhymes, b-boy forever love. Starlight doves are flying, and suckers are dying. As life keeps on, I keep on writing about these wild days and crazy nights. But in my flights, I see these Minox on my sights. Have to take them down cause they're fronting on the scenes. Dreams of life and eyes of dreams like masquerades and silhouettes. Silhouettes and masquerades. The execution begun, the sun reached the moonlight. The night protects the soul as they take flight. Belief is the essence, disciples felt the presence. Reading these ancient scrolls told the lessons. Harmonies were broken, thoughts were spoken. Meditated with cloak rockage, Chiba smoking. The sabotage was planned, the land was in secrecy. But these traitors condemned the whole shit immediately. The fight was for the honor, the battle still in progress. Demons brought their stress, but the gods had no rest. The test was the faith, the 8th day I saw it coming. The scare was in the air, the background I heard drumming. The chosen survived, the bar was shattered dreams. Minds were converted, silent were the screams. Streams of feelings pouring from the matrix. And stage drink the poison chalice of death. Always walk the skies, can't you say? In this life of madness, I have these eyes and dreams. Always walk the skies, can't you say? In this life of madness, I have these eyes and dreams. Like the masquerades and silhouettes. Eyes of dreams, seeing life through dreams. This is how we start. Surreal comes back to reality.
Hey yo, you know what? We on cloud 9 right now, but they're trying to make us feel less than zero. Well, you can't bring us down.
Another day, another dollar in these big man chapters. Industry and espionage, your large and all factors. Risk control, find your hole and then milk it. The media got us lost by the idealistic real shit. Take apart the drum kit like spies, isolate facts. The puzzle cracks to reveal the next puzzle. Evidence buried in the rubble, so we clear. She whispered some shit in his ear about the hustle. An easy caper, cross like fader. Big boss got your paper. United by necessities, indefinitely. As we gliding across the melodies like ships on the 7 seas. Spies and those enemies, fighting over energies. Long-standing legacies built on shade. Networking in the game, but it's all in vain. Keeping it all long range because we're in here. Cutting off the weak links, but proving themselves to be insincere.
I'm dead in the arm, feel alarm, but the sun replenishes the power. Recharge like a wildflower, spread seed on the page. Grows into old trees in old age. To give me some shade from the cancerous plague of Mother Nature spreading rain, nations tumble. I build a one-man ensemble, schizophrenic range of players to see me through the deadly layer of deceptive soothsayers in times of death. And surround sound prayers, I believe in myself, but build on my spiritual wealth. To bad enough do us apart, it's just me and the mic. Connect the pen to my heart, so we rise to the beat of the drum in my chest. In times of stress, I bang on my breast with a deafening roar. Bang my head, turn freestyle battles to war. It like the sword that took the life of several goons on tour. It's like the queen's head straight from the tip of her jaw. Now she's speechless, she lost her tongue in a moment of lust and weakness. Asleep defeated, she fell for the cyanide sweetness. I deplete your energy, conduct the symphony simply in times of espionage. Living large, large. N1E9, Cloud 9, motherfucker.
Cause they're proper bait. On this mate, never stop rocking till I rot away. Locked in a box, God watching as my body fades. Sunny day, see me elevate, never delegate. Brothers tend to hate but defecate because they're featherweight. See me separate, take cover from Babylon. See them run like vagabond. I speak words from long lost passages, branded with the passion, speaking language of evangelist. The dragon fist, vandals scratching panels with an amethyst. The challenge is whether you can handle where the action is.
It's the Beatflow, Freakshow, peeps know the speed, so we keep pros dealing. Coffin, it goes the deal, bro.
Steel soul sentinel,
Brothers were sent to kill. The death bow professional, that's will test the skill. It's the Beatflow,
Freakshow,
peeps know the speed, so we keep pros dealing. Coffin, it goes the deal, bro.
Steel soul sentinel,
Brothers were sent to kill. The death but professional, decibel test the skills. The hard margin, when man are knock your ass clotting. Leave man narco like sparking Martin. These man are dark flow, the dark soul, heart cold, heart of gold, sparkle, ex-slave with his past stole. God, I'm just another young upstart, the highly strung, grimy tongued one with a blunt spark. You raise screw face, the shoelace strangler, microphone mangler, vital bold man handler from the LON, home of the not so mellow men, fellowship of snake hearts and devil them. Rebel pen regiment, stay sharp in the city settlements, trespass scaling your metal fence. My mind strikes, cutting sharper than a scythe might. I write by night, painting pictures in your twilight. The I-5 blower, the I bowl smoker, the crow broker, sound killer stone holder. It's the Beatflow, Freakshow, peeps know the Spies, so we keep pros dealing. Coffin close the deal, bro. Steel soul sentinel, Redders were sent to kill. The death boat professional, decibel test the skill. It's the Beatflow, Freakshow, peeps know the Spies, so we keep pros dealing. Coffin close the deal, bro. Steel soul sentinel, Redders were sent to kill. The death boat professional, decibel test the skill.
Yo, I can see up in your eyes, you're not the person who you claim to be.
Just a mock skin, moccasin, Cheshire grin snake.
Yo,
to
it's
me.
late to see a scheme of mine, the beady eyes be tainted, we
Read the spies
despise.
and read between the lines, they chime with a disdainful glee and aim to be the ones to rock charts, while these actors flop parts, looking hard lost like pop mark pop stars.
Cops can't handle the fact we stack green up. What? Can't handle the fact we rap lean up.
We team up, leave the beat rock, it's the clean cut. Hit the streets up, fly post misdemeanors. The mic host, flamethrower verb set to light rolls. Beggar folk grew with them skills, them fakes might
Yo,
roll.
the tightrope, battle axe, acid rap, beginner killer, illa billing, filler rap, spitting, Mr. Innit spiller, skiller melt, living off my digi-scale dividends. Tell a little chiller tale, the killer whale fisherman.
It's the Beatflow, Freakshow, peeps know the Spies, so we keep pros dealing. Coffin close the deal, bro.
Steel soul sentinel,
Redders were sent to kill. The death boat professional, decibel test the skill.
Kiss you, edge notes, I need about a fistful. Wannabe thugs walking with a pit bull. Dudes with their eyes glued wanna try and stick you. Feds being obtuse and using stupid excuses just to try and shift you. And it ain't nice at late nights. Road swimming with great whites that take bites out of fake types. But I don't give them opportunities to take chances. Irate bastards always give me bait glances. Little schoolboys in shirts and ties, walking around like they're hurting guys. Just swap grants for a skirt and tights, telling their brethrens a world of lies. While hungry breaders feast their eyes on your merchandise. They're lusting after your frozen jewels. Braids who show their tools when they're in arms with opposing crews. So you best watch the road you choose. Do your thing, star, and act like you know the coup. Cause it rains every day in the slums. Miracles don't seem to happen, so I stop praying for one. I suppose that's why I stay in my drum. Cause some brains that are young get caught up in the way of the gun. Could you imagine the pain of a mum when she's training to come to terms of someone put 8 in her son and they're trying to make the streets safer? I read an article about a girl in the paper. Some Brits chased her, beat her up and then raped her. I thought later, but they say that it's in our nature to act like thugs and hoodlums with no manners and no breeding. Brits who start arms for no reason get left with their jaws fractured and their nose bleeding. Pun their clothes leaking, or a slash to your boat, bullet holes even. Most kids I know smoke spliffs in broke lifts, inhaling their death through their roach clip and watch a dope flick. They want cash but they can't earn it. They see a ride on the street lash and then burn it. My little cousin never got nicked, but as a youth he always got licks. He shoplifts every minute that the clock ticks for something to shut quick, so he can buy a gold watch or some hot kicks. I'm trying to tell the wife to stop this, cause I don't wanna see him locked up catching with the what list. But like a gem is how I dropped it, so that he knows that we're living in the mosh pits of apocalypse. I'm trapped in the harsh reality won't free me. How can I laugh when crying is so easy? Lost cause I know society don't need me. Blind to oblivious eyes that don't see me. So many lives are lost on road weekly. Youths talk back cause they're rude and so cheeky. Minds turned bad with greed, it's so deep, see. This is my reality, blood, please believe me. Trapped in the harsh reality won't free me. How can I laugh when crying is so easy? Lost cause I know society don't need me. Blind to oblivious eyes that don't see me. So many lives are lost on road weekly. Youths talk back cause they're rude and so cheeky. Minds man's turn bad with greed. It's so deep, see, this is my reality. Blood, please believe.
The air's fresh, no one would dare test. And if they did the way I play the park, I couldn't care less. They can try their best to intervene, but for all the heads be burning green. Nothing's in the boxy, from the rappers to the winos. Slapping to the kids writing on benches with their biros. Wilders, man like Ashraf, you watching out for the 5-0. If they come through each entrance, to which exit will I go? I know wherever I go, I'll be back to the park, back to the start, with another big spliff to spark. Look at the art on the wall, my name I wrote when I was younger. Remember when the trees is all the Nova would be under. In the park, there's 3 ways in and 8 ways out. My favourite's over the gate and through the neighbour's house. In the park, where we go, oh you really didn't know, then that's an over and Tibbs who'll show you war blow. In the park, there's 3 ways in and 8 ways out. My favourite's over the gate and through the neighbour's house. In the park is where we spark them big spliffs, and that's where this trap was first rap, and that's an over and Tibbs. Forget about the streets and let me chat about the park. Take a seat on the bench, I'll show you where the shit will start. From jugglers serving it up, drunks are puking it out. My girl youths are in the park and every drinking bag is that. Time for you to think about. There's that Skylark Kingston Park, don't be too fast or smart. Just take that walk through, man's got a clear view down to the park entrances. Me and my dogs are on the watch before you even try and notice this. You're hopeless if you try come in and buy any crack. I personally intended to fuck off and get the fuck out. Only my dogs allowed in, no cats about. With skets on the swings and mans on the roundabout. The park is where I hang out. If I ain't got anything to do, I'm on the split, sip a brew and chat lyrics to my crew. For who? For all of my individual living youths. This goes out to you when you're living it down in the park. In the park, there's 3 ways in and 8 ways out. My favourite's over the gate and through the neighbour's house. In the park, where we go, oh you really didn't know, then that's an over and Tibbs who'll show you war blow. In the park, there's 3 ways in and 8 ways out. My favourite's over the gate and through the neighbour's house. In the park is where we spark them big spliffs, and that's where this trap was first rap, and that's an over and Tibbs. I'm like the task force, I love the great outdoors. Find me in the park when that's a straight find and a draw. If you're running from the law, there's bare exits. I saw an Aki on the floor, couldn't respect it, cause he don't rep shit. Just in breath on Brock Bucket, while man on the left serve it up to make the profit. A toddler told me to fuck off with no logic. Had to laugh, couldn't tell him to stop it. In the park, kinda park, freestyling back life, and my rhymes sound nice. Even with no mic, I might not like mine. Then fuck you, blood, cause we spend bare love, so how you gonna hold a grudge past the big bad Nova? I told you before, keep an eye out for the racket like fuck the law. This is pure raw ghetto. Tags on the walls, tick, gallons, stilettos. Pass through, in the park, there's 3 ways in and 8 ways out. My favourite's over the gate and through the neighbour's house. In the park, where we go, oh you really didn't know, then that's an over and Tibbs who'll show you war blow. In the park, there's 3 ways in and 8 ways out. My favourite's over the gate and through the neighbour's house. In the park is where we spark them big spliffs, and that's where this trap was first rap, and that's an over and Tibbs.
Like lab rats scratching on frosted Perspeks, ultraviolet lamp on 24/7, never knowing if it's day or night. Vision of a criminal in the form of a shaman night. Living life fixed like program microbes, governed by lies who just hide behind their white robes. My mind knows better, but we choose to walk the tightrope. Eyes wide open, but we're shadowed by the blindfold. We see the truth unlike those barristers in cheap suits who see the weakened youth as opportunities to reap the loot. Read the newspaper, watch the telly like we're hypnotized. Less concerned with famine and some ghetto Clinton's wife. Prison life with innocent minds being victimized. Sodomized, little lies result in getting killed with knives. Feeling spice, spill the blood of parents as their children cry. Stranger people choose to lose and live, I'd rather win and die.
I traveled the world 10 times and all I've seen is pain. Come back home to find nothing but my peeps in vain. Feels different even though I know the streets the same. Seen faces changing, all they're trying to do is beat the game. I traveled the world 10 times and all I've seen is pain. Come back home to find nothing but my peeps in vain. Feels different even though I know the streets the same. Seen faces changing, all they're trying to do is beat the game. Just cause he's richer don't make him a better man. Feel twice as good at everything I have is second hand. Heavy-headed brothers get beheaded as I tread the land. Deafening the masses, it's the savage from the
the beggar fam. Hate began to swell from the second that this quest began. Every man for himself is death if you don't understand. Blooded fish chase like timid spirits hidden in the sand. Ice caps melting phase one of God's bigger plan. Who's it gonna be, you or me? Fuck authority. Honestly, I don't give a ass, up my prophecy. Every damn politician man needs a lobotomy. Heard you wanna take me down, go and take a shot at me. My verbal acid burns malice into broken flesh. Standing at the gates of your demise, you wish you'd spoken less. Suppression's getting drastic, I've seen man groping plastic breasts. Say the masochists filming spastic pets having sex. I traveled the world 10 times and all I've seen is pain. Come back home to find nothing but my peeps in vain. Feels different even though I know the streets the same. Seen faces changing, all they're trying to do is beat the game. I traveled the world 10 times and all I've seen is pain. Come back home to find nothing but my peeps in vain. Feels different even though I know the streets the same. Seen faces changing, all they're trying to do is beat the game. I'm a rago punter, handle to a bat to lack your pump. Just strangle batty pump and pat big up and rust like rabbit dump. There's lack of understanding, baby, why we choose to burn the lungs. Step with more precaution, run with men that speak in foreign tongues. So hurry down cause memory lane waits in silence. Time for break the chain, shake the dust off your eyelids. A violent wake lies afoot these troubled times, where the boss men and cowboys sellers made for wine. Steady grind, sitting tight, reminiscing about the better days. A pretty time to being a slave to what the letter says. It's time for change, make way for the truth now. It's time for you to feel the pain of the youth now. You run your government and somebody's earnings, and but my whole nation for what's under the burning sands. Turning out propaganda slogans with vermin scams. As far as learning sides of lives are governed by discerning brands. I traveled the world 10 times and all I've seen is pain. Come back home to find nothing but my peeps in vain. Feels different even though I know the streets the same. Seen faces changing, all they're trying to do is beat the game. I traveled the world 10 times and all I've seen is pain. Come back home to find nothing but my peeps in vain. Feels different even though I know the streets the same. Seen faces changing, all they're trying to do is beat the game. Beat the game, beat the game, beat the game, beat the game.
I grab the mic and express thoughts that's deep. I grab the mic and express thoughts that's deep. I grab the mic and express thoughts that's deep, 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 deep. I grab the mic and express thoughts that's deep. I grab the mic and express thoughts that's deep. I grab the mic and express thoughts that's deep, deep.
Now listen to Greasy, playing the platters that matter with Jonathan T. Revolta. Boys and girls, you're about to get into the sound of the task force. Secondson Productions, what more can I say? Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I gate crash parties, crippled on cognac, and bless the apparatus like a soldier in combat. Both lungs smoking like the barrels of shotguns. My verse on the mic's like Sherlock and Watson. I stack around the club like a fox with 3 legs. Call me H the 8th when I'm snatching your queen's heads. Trapped in the realms of crazy witch doctors. I move through the night like a black helicopter. Proud round the street like the panther of Bodmin. And scream on the fassy like an army of goblins. I think like a drugged up Albert Einstein. So call me Albertine, pushing in on the timeline. Stressed in all degrees, 33 and a third. I broke life down and can't remember the words. I use the microphone like a guide dog's lead and let it take me to the places my eyes can't see. Low life views come rugged on impact. Spacecraft blueprint, pentagon face slap. Hardcore razorback militant techniques. Weak hearts crumble under venomous frenzies.
Well, how's about that, boys and girls? This is Poptastic with Task Force and Secondson and me, Johnny T. Revolta. Well, we're on the bridge, let's take a call from you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was heavy. I think they were nang, like, when they were busting their raps over the beat, it sounded like an aeroplane in the air. It was heavy,
With my head back, trapped in a catch-22 slap, wallop in the middle of a massive confusion. Student of language, life on a canvas, painted distortion, extortion expert. Network defenses are always relentless to kill opposition. They are under conditions we are fighting to stabilize. Fire killer, lie detector, wise guy anonymous. Ponderous footstepping, I levitate, force field and stargaze. Life shit, slitting my wrist with a swordfish. Quizmaster always change range and switch task. Guard change your nemesis, cryogenic supremacist. One temper tantrum, you should not have witnessed this. Or about to be finished, will be done in a minute. You'll be begging mercy, farms is flexing the spirits. Called a flexicist, writing the Bible with a pen to left. You teach human rappers too deep in the digital. Stop, look and learn the right way to use syllables. Inspector Killer, more half brother of Damien. Black ravens are my guidance to this game we're in. You can't be playing chicken when the plot thickens. A big collision's gonna happen and you better listen. kamikaze stunt man. Call it Mission Impossible, but nothing's untouchable. Samurai spaceman. Call it 007 shit, be done, my apprentices.
Flippity-tastic, absolute doozy, baby, yeah.
One army, one soldier, pale rider, dark loner, low lifer, blood donor. So I just can't switch over. Blow fire out a mic when I think sober. King Cobra, heartbeats like a sonar. Space gypsy, blueprint, my persona. Do your history, bite me, I'll bring comas. Flatliners for backbiting, rap rodents. See your omens, God knows what you're stolen. Show repentance, no way to overthrow me. Strength relentless, none of you could really know me. Foundation, kingpin testimony. Rap Moses, blessing every ceremony. Smoke heavyweight, mental state melancholy. Rebel angel, hell or heaven can't control me. Master anarchist, modern day rap Lowkey. It starts ropey, I slap phonies. Little crash on me, told your dog to set his cats on me. And I didn't get a scratch on me. Now you'll pay for your blasphemy. I'm your judgment day, get demented. Lifestyle under sentence, apocalyptic. Right with the pen of vengeance. Feel the wrath of deadly henchmen. Enter your dimension, swinging sword, bringing tension. Trapped in a vacuum of danger, dancing with death in the realms of a traitor. Stabbed in the back by a stranger, calling my name in the voice of a traitor. Internal, ice age, inferno, smoke hydro, slide through space wormholes, walk virtues, fly Persians, higher learning, nightmares constantly reoccurring, soul burning, destiny undetermined, rat Nazgul buried in a pit of vermin, very cautious, blessed be the ground I walk on, slay serpents, snake tongue on repercussion, no discussion, crush you at the last supper, very humble, profile, grasshopper, indigenous, poison tip, dark blower, last hours, trapped in the dark towers, hell's fires, no involvement, yin and yang, fight over who control me, no instructions, thoughts like reconstructions, touch heartstrings, blindly pushing buttons, good for nothings, kill for the crumbs I'm clutching, intermission, left without readmission, eyes crossing, clocking like double vision, old wisdom, learn through recognition, I live life like a spy on a deadly mission, the world's spinning, waiting for my extradition, no decisions, judged on the way I'm living, unwilling, crimes of the unforgiven, I feel strangled from all angles, in all positions, I'm in the clutch of my opposition, deadly henchmen with bad intentions, enter my dimension, swinging sword, bringing tension, trapped in a vacuum of danger, dancing with death in the realms of a traitor, stabbed in the back by a stranger, calling my name in the voice of a traitor, trapped in a vacuum of danger, dancing with death in the realms of a traitor, stabbed in the back by a stranger, calling my name in the voice of a traitor.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Yo, every day I see the same thing. Brothers slipping in war, brothers switching sides when they swore they wouldn't before. I've seen friends get trapped in crack and coke. Now I ain't chatting about the cats, I mean the fiends for dough. Street dreamers, the dealers, possessed with demons that come suppress our minds and hide our freedom. I caught Ephesians 6:11, armor of God. My resist against the devilish plot. I stay covered whilst y'all stay slumbered, sleepwalking on street and getting numbered with the mark of the beast. The breathing deceased, they think they're wise when they're being deceived. Like back in Eden, when Satan showed the apple to Eve. I cry freedom like Steve Biko from Soweto, tells of the ghetto where days are mean and dwellers chase cream. This is the life I seen where concrete stays cracked and lampposts are lean. In a manner where two can make a new gang up and loose use to make that crew rammer with road clones. Bro kids that slid from broke homes, forced to live that kind of life, only the hood condones. Shot in bone and racing off the pigs, knock a novice till they're banged in the back of a slam, looking at porridge. To be honest, it's like being born in chains, cause snakes are pull them strings to make a falling haze. It's real, Metropolitics feel how we be locking it still. We be on top, so chill and let your talk rest. But if you still want test, bring your best. But remember how we rep to the death, nothing less, brother. Metropolitics feel how we be locking it still. We be on top, so chill and let your talk rest. But if you still want test, bring your best. But remember how we rep to the death, nothing less. Metropolitics.
We call it the smoke, the streets no joke. The man is getting cutting, so I'm grabbing my coat. Mask my boat, cause it's pepper and it's bait outside. In my blood wasn't roadie, be right by my side. Maneuvers flawless, I'm built for this life, which I'm living. Cause cash rules everything, except this thing. My 4 siblings, for the love, I go the distance. It's like a little shot of cooking up crack in the kitchen. Lowkey, tales from the hood, and girl stories. I seen it all before when I hear it only bores me. My game's naughty, like a ghost, whoever saw me. Like ciphers, getting on raggle for road glory. Things are hectic, never had luck, I'm just a blessed kid. Shiesty when I'm breathing on beats, well respected. So keep guessing, it's getting messy, dark, it's heavy. Yeah, I'm taking you brothers to next levels. I'm hotter than a lash kettle, with ice and a strap and bezel. I'm bringing real things up to the table. I dance for the last angels, that's a gamble, best scandal. Yeah, game covered from every angle. Yeah, I stay and wanna look on this. You must be brave, you brothers ain't got nothing on this. You best behave. I put my heart and mind on the page. It's road tactics, politics, Metropolis style, a ghetto classic.
It's real, Metropolitics feel how we be locking it still. We be on top, so chill and let your talk rest. But if you still want test, bring your best. But remember how we rep to the death, nothing less. Metropolitics.
So to your goals instead. Until my brother's doing time, hold your heads. You gotta know your start to know your end. But if you know your heart, you won't pretend. Now this is life's basics from this man named Sticks. I rep London, that city of snakes and loose slips where crews slip, and blood drips when the trigger blows. And Dick Turpin strapped like gigolos. My city's hurting, I see it burning. Like the days of the plagues, I'll erase vermin and fake burdens. I ship them to the pits of hell. I only rep realness, so I ain't trying to sell. Plus, I won't rebel to see my death. Over the world I prevail till I flee my flesh. The word is set, indicted, engraved in stone, but delivered to your crib via microphone. Key theory on life, what is mine I take. Whatever binds me to death, I grind and breaks until my last breath. I'll never live suppressed, so I'll never take death to avoid the stress. It's one big trap, the metropolitic tactics is flooded with lovers of loss and drug addicts. Plus, enough bad habits to crush your whole plans. It's sadness mixed up with too much mad metropolitics. Politics, politics.
Comes a little thing gonna make them jump into his. From Santa Cruz, New York, straight down to Paris. What? Everybody get up and logo. Them style, you want in bro. Holla for my Dogz and Sledgez, and with every inch a chicken. You want in bro, go get it bandages. This ya one ya straight from the fridges. Proper like a pasta out of Selfridges. Very legendary, just like land and bridges. Dapper just like them at the cornmeal porridges. Head knock with me Dogz and Sledgez. 25 mil and 56 bitches. Got me survival book, 17 pages. Very well equipped with 50 languages. They on a mission we conquer out on the edges. Living style long like Benson and Hedges. Make a sound I jump from half of the ledges. Sweeter than chicken breast with wedges. Cause everybody get up and logo. Them style, you want in bro. Holla for my Dogz and Sledgez, and with every inch a chicken. You want in bro. Round 1, hit the turbo. Round 2, hit the turbo. All of my people, them come give me some love. What? Baseline gone down to serve. We not go worry about the pain, about the disadvantages. What? Go against the grain, make it advantages. Give me the mainstream, come make me inject with images. Get a uphill struggle from the genesis. Fuck up no producer with them promises. Fuck up no engineer with them promises. Head massive and boost up with them promises. And then they never return me letters or messages. Very, very ambitious, they could get a kill. Bill and mash up them the privilege. And still me get enough support coming from me family. Everybody get up and move. Them style, you want in Rover. Holla for my dogs and Sledgez, and we're very intricate. You want in Rover. Round 1, hit the turf. Round 2, hit the club. All of my people, them come give me some love. What? Baseline gone down to surf. Everybody get up and move. Them style, you want in Rover. Holla for my dogs and Sledgez, and we're very intricate. You want in Rover. Round 1.